What's good is Impact, BattleRap.com. We here, Battle of the Brave. And right now, I'm with
Mr. 13, man.
Yes. So what's been good, man? To be honest, it's been a while since I've seen you around here, man. What brought you to the event?
Came back to ruin battle rap again, bro. You know what I'm saying? No, joking. Obviously, Jem and Tony on the card. You know, obviously I'm biased in that aspect, but two of my favourites. Absolutely big matchups for both of them in their own respect. So definitely supporting that. And yeah, with DJ and myself and DJ Bones DJing on the night. So shout out to Battle of the Brave for reaching out on that one. And yeah, just here like two of my favourites battling in our own backyard. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely something that I didn't want to miss out on, you know what I mean?
Yeah, straight up, man. And how have you found like this Battle of the Brave event compared to like the normal Don't Flop events that we'd normally be at?
I think the demographics a little bit different, just visually. Obviously, sometimes we're guilty of just making assumptions just based on the visual. But what I would say is it's been very receptive, you know what I'm saying? And obviously they're excited about the fact they don't get to see these sort of people very often. So they're very excited to see some of the Americans, and yeah, I think they've been receptive so far. So it's been good to see, good turnout as well.
Okay, and with the American battlers, a lot of times people say they like to come over here, take money, and half-ass performances. How do you feel that they performed today?
That's a good question. Okay, so we've had two battles at this point where I'm taking this interview. I think Charlie Clips did what I thought he would do, to be fair. Did a lot of freestyle, going off his charisma, going off his crowd control, which you can't underestimate, because you might not necessarily get the full power of that watching it on camera. When you see these people live, I'm sure Impact knows as well, like you have to tip your hat to the presence, the voice projection to be able to control a room like that. So I think Clip's done him, but obviously I'm biased in that respect, but I definitely think Jem got a clear win on that one. JC Arsenal was a good back and forth. Unfortunately, JC dropped the ball towards the end, which left a bit of a flat feeling as far as him, you know what I'm saying? But I think Arsenal did what you pay him to do, no chokes as well, which obviously has been a little problem this year. So he done his thing, man. It was I think out of the three, you know, two obviously had a little, I don't know, maybe not as prepared as they could have been, but I think Arsenal have to tip my hat because he definitely killed it. Like.
Fair play, man. Well, like, so you're a retired battler now, innit? You did like 13 battles, missed 13 battles, and just loud it off after that. Would you be willing to ever step back in the ring, maybe for a Battle of the Brave one, or for like a big international like Charlie Clips or something like that?
I don't know, man. I'm not really motivated to do that right now. I'm not gonna lie, but never say never, man. And obviously, it's easier for me to step away when I got someone like Gemini, who I've seen from like 16 years old just progress to where he is now. I literally had goosebumps while he was going in tonight because he just seemed so comfortable up there. So it's easy for me to just hand it over because he's better than I ever was, in my opinion. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't got that hunger right now, but. You never know, man. You never know. Like, I got bills to pay and shit, so you never know what could happen, bro. You know what I mean?
Like I've been saying, man, that Battle of the Brave money, we need to get some of that. You get?
I'm saying, like, this is, yeah, like, I've never got paid off a battle. You know what I mean? I've never got any sort of money out of battle rap at all. So it would be nice to get a little check here or there. You get me?
So what's your views about that? Like battlers getting paid in that? Like, what's your view on the whole thing?
Always for paying the English people. Like, it was definitely something I fought for behind the scenes, and I'm glad like people are really getting their recognition now. And you know, you be in situations where you battle an American, they get paid and you don't, and it's like it's for the exposure obviously that they're bringing fans that you wouldn't normally have, but at the same time you're both putting in the same amount of work, and they've got free holiday and money out of it. And I got nothing, you know what I mean? And I did that. I'm not going to moan about that because that's what I negotiated at the time, you know what I'm saying? But it would be a big incentive for me if it was a 4-figure check or something like that. Not to say that I would get that now or there's a demand for me to get that, but I'll definitely consider that. I mean, I want to do my bathroom up, bro. You know what I mean?
Okay, and like and like the intermissions that we've been seeing here. Like, what's your views on the intermissions and how can they improve?
I've seen this at so many battle rap events. It's like, who do you blame? You know what I'm saying? Pardon me. We don't know all the behind the scenes sort of stuff, so I don't know. I don't want to go in on too many, you know what I mean, when I don't know the full details. But what I would say is, battle rappers, you got to treat it like a profession, man. If you're getting told to turn up at a certain time, you got to be there at that time. You're getting paid to perform. So, I mean, I would put the ball in their court as far as turning up on time and helping these events go smoothly, you know what I mean? But there has been a little break here and there. Hopefully, it'll be a little more fluent towards the end of the show, you know what I mean?
Okay, let's go.
Well, I'm telling you this, yeah. when people put on an event, they are responsible for every aspect of that event. This is when the gates open, when performers turn up, when the crowd should be sufficient in order to, you know, push the product that we're trying to push with people in the background, everything. I don't want to hear someone didn't turn up on time or something. You need contingencies for that. Personally, I reckon this has been a poorly run event. I've turned up at 9:30 of all times when the thing's supposed to start at 6:30. Rode along 9:30 thinking I missed most of the event, but life is too short in order to turn up at 6 o'clock on a new event with people I haven't seen put out a product before. And boy, 9:30, you know what, I missed one battle. And in that time, like obviously I heard Gemini cooked, pissed I missed Gemini. However, I've waited an hour for the next battle. I'm not gonna lie, Arsenal cooked, roasted JC. JC was not ready. Even if JC got all of his bars out, Arsenal was too on form, the crowd was too responsive, and he had a mastery over the room, it was too much. But still, I think this guy's giving a bit too much credit out here if he's saying it's mass vote, or not necessarily mass, but whoever's not turning up, because I expect better when I purchase a product.
G-Dash with that real shit right there.
Fair enough. What I would say is, having been, I feel you, as a fan, that's what you're supposed to think, bro. Someone that's like tried to actually organize battle rappers and like actually try and do that from the behind the scenes. I do know how hard it can be, so I don't want to be too hard on them for their first event. And obviously, they got me and Bones involved in the DJing, so they're all right by me, you know what I'm saying?
All right, cool. Well, that's right. So you got any shout-outs?
Yeah, man, check us out on wearebang.com every Tuesday night, 10 p.m. through until 1 a.m. Myself and DJ Bones repping for the UK hip-hop, supporting battlers in a way hardly anyone does. So check us out.
Okay, G-Dash, any shout-outs?
Nah, man, I'm good out here, man. Bless, hold it down.
All right, let's go. BattleRap.com, we out.